Hello guys and welcome to game week 14 of the Premier League predictions. It's a weird one. We haven't had a Tuesday, Wednesday night set up for Premier League for quite a while, but it caught me and Harry on our toes because we didn't realise there was games tonight until I noticed when I was just casually reading up on Sky Sports and noticing there's previews of four or five games tonight, and I was like, what? Games tonight? Right. So we've got to get on this. And there are I think it's 4 games tonight, and there's 6 tomorrow, and some of them look very tasty, especially for a weeknight. But going to last week, me and Harry did awfully well last week. I scored 19 points and Harry scored 20 points, which is insane. But what that also means is Harry has tied the series so far. We're both sat on 156 points, which I should have written down really to help my calculations up. But we've got a few similar ones, but there's a few different ones in here today. Today and tomorrow. But we're going. The first game which I've got written down is a very tasty game, which is Brighton versus Crystal Palace, and we haven't seen a Brighton Palace derby in quite a while. And one of my mates, Liam Cook, big Brighton fan, we were talking the other day, and he was putting on his Snapchat about how Palace have spray painted up a bit of Brighton with Crystal Palace FC everywhere, which I quite find funny. But me and Harry have both gone for a 1-1 draw, but we think it'll be an absolute belter of a game because it's a huge derby for both Brighton and Palace. But I think that'll be a very good game. Leicester versus Tottenham. Harry's gone 2-0 to Tottenham, but I've gone 2-1 to Tottenham simply because they cannot keep a clean sheet at the moment. Leicester can be very, very good attacking wise. Vardy can score, Okazaki can score, Mahrez can score. So I think they'll get a goal, but I think Tottenham will win it 2-1. Kane will just win it for them, I reckon. Watford, Man United. Watford have been playing all right recently, actually. But again, Man United have been playing well as well. So I've gone for a 2-0 win to Man United, and Harry's gone 1-0 to Man United. And the final game tonight, West Brom versus Newcastle. This is a big game in terms of both clubs because they both need points at the moment. Newcastle's form at the moment is quite alright. West Brom, no manager at the moment. They need the points though, so I reckon they'll give it a good go. But I've gone 2-1 to Newcastle, and Harry's gone for a 1-1 draw. Going into tomorrow night's games, we've got Arsenal versus Huddersfield. Huddersfield gave Man City a run for their money at the weekend, losing 2-1 but being 1-0 up through an Otamendi own goal, I think it was. But still, it's a goal. But again, Arsenal can play really well on their day. So I've gone for 2-0 Arsenal, and Harry's gone for 1-0 Arsenal. Bournemouth versus Burnley. Again, teams that need points. Bournemouth can turn up on their day, so can Burnley. I've gone for a 1-0 Bournemouth win, and Harry has gone 1-1. Chelsea versus Swansea. This seems to be the most convincing one choice me and Harry have both made. Harry went for a 4-0 Chelsea. Has gone for a 4-0 Chelsea win, and I wasn't thinking along the same lines, but I went 3-0 simply because Chelsea are just on such great form at the moment. They did play all right against Liverpool. Again, Willian, was it a cross? Was it a shot? Who knows? But it still went in the back of the net, so that got them a draw at the weekend. Everton versus West Ham. Everton are just on a downfall at the moment. I don't want to see them get relegated this year, but if they continue the form they're on, they have got very high chances of going down this season. For a team like Everton, they don't simply deserve the form they're on. They're such a great side. Wayne Rooney going back to his club, and now this suddenly happening. Is my lighting's going. There we go. Simply because it's just unfortunate for him. But again, West Ham are trying to pick it up a bit. And under David Moyes, they got a point, was it, at the weekend? And considering the form Everton are on, I would not be surprised if West Ham can take all 3 points. So I've gone for a 2-1 West Ham win. Harry's gone for a 1-1 draw. Again, understandable. Man City versus Southampton. Again, Southampton just went and thrashed Everton. I think it was 5-1. And I think, well, me and Harry both thought along the same wavelength. Man City can just destroy a team. But again, Southampton played really well the other day. We've actually both gone for a 3-1 win to Man City. So we both think Man City will score a few, but Southampton will get one. And finally, Stoke versus Liverpool. Again, Liverpool turn up on a day. Salah can score goals. Coutinho can score goals. Firmino can score goals. It can either be a 1-0 win and it will just be an easy win through 1-0, or it will be an absolute walk in the park and they'll absolutely thrash Stoke. Of which the latter, I think, will be the case. So I've gone for a 3-0 win to Liverpool and Harry's only gone 1-0. So different end of the spectrum, but again, it could go either way. So that's this week for tonight, tomorrow. I think there's games at the weekend. I hope so, because I'm getting stuff ready for the weekend. But until then, I'll see you guys later.